Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Videos a day from Shaq Reacts. Eating wife gets served with divorce paper after husband finds out this. Like I said below, really appreciate that. Let's get that chow. It's chow time.
I got a message saying that she found you two in bed together.
Yeah, we tried stalking.
That's not okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Shaq Reacts here once again, and today's some crazy clips of the worst couples I can find. And like always, guys, my favorite clip will be at the end, but in this first one, it is pretty insane. This woman talks about the importance of a DNA test.
I had two guys call in. They work at DNA testing centers. One guy had to quit. One guy still works there. He told me 40% of the children are not the man's child. 40%. He said 40%.
Somebody called
and
Maury.
it's usually
Make DNA testing
it's
mandatory.
It's two scenarios. It's where the woman, the person's getting a DNA test because the woman claims that is their child. Turns out it's not. The other one is where the parent is on a deathbed and makes a confession, or they need a liver transplant, blood transfusion, and the blood type. There's no way that can
And
actually
there's another one. It's called 23andMe.
be the father. So then they find out that because of medical reasons, you mean that's not my father? Then the father finds out from that way. He said it took such a toll on him that he could no longer do it because he would be sitting on the phone counseling the men and the grown children who these women falsely accused.
The 40% is absolutely ridiculous, and these are out of the children that were actually tested. Imagine how many kids in the world that are just not tested, and fathers still believe that this is their real kid. DNA test should 100% be mandatory after the kid is born.
You're going to outsource the care of your kids to a Venezuelan woman named Marcy, or like, what do you?
No.
Is that what you're going to do, or are you going to stay home with your kids?
Why doesn't my husband stay home?
Well, because generally speaking, men tend to be able to make a lot more money because they work a lot more hours.
Actually, women tend to. I'm pretty sure.
No, shut the fuck up.
More women have college degrees than men do.
Does that have to do with anything?
That
That's
doesn't mean
typically
that
an
they make more
indicator
money.
of earning potential. Yeah, it's true. That doesn't mean they make more money. But what I'm saying is, a woman could very easily today have a higher paying job than her husband.
She could.
Yeah.
But they usually don't marry men when the man has the higher paying job. That's the big problem. There was a whole
What's the
thing
evidence for
done-
that?
The evidence is most women are just hypergamous. They always have been.
Evidence is all these single ladies now, right? They all make good money. Why are they single?
They always will be. No matter how much a woman makes, she'll only marry a man who just makes more than her. You'll never see a woman marry a man who makes less than her.
Well, her 10-year-old little boy literally had to fake being dead just to get her to stop holding him underneath the water. This is 34-year-old Ashley Elizabeth Jones from Alabama. So she and her ex share joint custody of the boy. And when he told her that he wants to live with his dad full time, she allegedly poured bleach all over him. So he went to take a bath to wash it all off, and she apparently jumped in the bathtub with him and held his head underwater for what he says was about 45 seconds before he decided to make his own body go limp and try to trick her into thinking that he was dead. She then locked him in a closet for about 3 hours. He was able to call his father and requested that he come and pick him up. The father said that the boy sounded really distressed on the phone and that he had come running out of the house carrying an Xbox and his clothes. So when the dad showed up, he said that they should probably make her aware that they're doing an unscheduled visit. And it was at that point that he told his dad everything that she had done. That apparently there had been multiple instances of abuse between April 15th and the 21st. So the dad called authorities, and when they talked to her, she...
And again, mothers get custody 90% of the time. And I'm not saying that all mothers are like this, but there is a percentage like this, but they still get custody. That's the shitty thing about our laws, that they see women as like the end all be all parent, even though she's an evil parent. Sometimes the father is better, but why doesn't the father ever get custody? Even we see videos of women that are homeless with their children, and they still have full custody. Imagine a father being homeless.
She, of course, denied everything, but they noticed that the boy had visible bruises and scrapes on his body. She was arrested on April 23rd and charged with aggravated CA, but honestly, I don't know why she wasn't charged with attempted murder.
Right?
But that's not my area of expertise.
We know why.
She ended up posting the
She's a
$50,000 bail and got released that same day.
And this is exactly why men should 100% be aware with who they're hooking up with and sleeping with, and especially getting pregnant. Nowadays, hookup culture is just normalized, and it's almost encouraged for men to hook up with multiple women. But it only takes a crazy woman like this to ruin your life and your kid's life.
Marriage, bro, because everyone's seen
That
my
sucks.
girl. I don't think I can do it, but I also don't want to be judgmental because I know I've done some things in my past.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like a girl, like if you would take care of her, she probably would quit OnlyFans. And
But what about the past?
the past
fact
to
of,
me
like, that
matters,
it's
bro.
there,
I
it's out
talk
there.
to people about this. To me, there's some things that girls do that's kind of unredeemable, bro.
Yeah.
Like forget
What
this
are,
podcast.
what are some of them?
I wouldn't wife a girl if she has too crazy of a past. For example, I think I saw a podcast. It was like Andrew Tate and Brittany Rayner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
And she was like, she's written a book about all the stuff she's done or whatever. And for me, it's you're 30-some now. Now you want to relax. Now you want to chill out from all that stuff. But you should have chilled
This
out when you were like
man has
22,
been
23.
red-pilled.
You would have been a wife by now. But
Yeah.
now dudes have seen everything that you've done, and it's been public. So it's going to be hard to forget that.
I mean, it's one thing to have a past that nobody really knows about, and it's another thing to have a past all over the internet. If you can see exactly what your girl did to
I mean, I agree. If there was a woman that was a stripper, and she was a stripper in a small town in her like early 20s, and then she quit and she revamped herself and then moved to a big town and, you know, did wonderful for herself, you might not ever know. You might not ever know unless it comes up. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes these women can take shit to the grave.
other men on the internet, you should never wife that up.
Can I get your number?
911.
Hey,
This is just an example of exactly what I mean. This is gonna be someone's future wife one day.
When your guy friend catches his girlfriend cheating at a Halloween party.
Nigga, that's my girl, bro. Nigga, that's my girl, bro. What you doing, dog? Nigga, that's my girl, bro.
She ain't your girl no more,
Bro,
bro.
you cheating, bro? After 2 fucking years, you cheating, bro? After all of the shit we talked about and shit?
Oh, he's clean now. He's clean now.
Nigga, that's my girl, bro. Where the fuck are you, bro? Nigga, that's my girl, bro. That's my girl, bro.
Again, why are you talking to the guy? He has nothing to do with this majority of the time. It's her. She was the one that let everything happen, right? I don't know.
I told you, nigga, that's my girl, bro. I told you. Know your place, nigga. Evan, come on, Chloe. We gotta go, bro.
Why the fuck is he
Let's
here?
go.
I'm not sure why this man is even begging for his
Right?
girl back and is actually trying to bring her along at the end of the clip. That is not your girl, bro. That is for the
What I
streets.
said.
She's not even taking you seriously, even if you do accept her back.
You say you ask a woman what a man want, a woman be like a strong blah blah blah. We ain't never said strong, bitch. I'm not building a football.
I was talking to my girlfriend this week and she asked me what my biggest fantasy that I never get to realize. I told her be with 3 guys at the same time. As a great friend she is, she decided to host a party today and invited 4 guys plus her and me to do that. I think she's planning a surprise, but I know this guy and he called me asking me if I'm really going, and I asked him like, what do you mean you're going? Because I thought it was just a normal casual party, but apparently no. And he said he's just into it if I'm going, so guess I'm getting ready.
Would you guys be surprised?
Again, they post all of this. They tell on themselves. This shit is forever. Oh man, imagine marrying this person here, finding out the TikTok that comes up. I'm like, she did what now? 4 guys? Oh hell no!
To find out that this girl has an OnlyFans account? Because she does. Apparently talking
No,
about
she
your
does.
embarrassing experiences gets a lot of clout on the internet. And a lot of simps find this attractive and check out her OnlyFans page.
Insert cash or select payment type. Use PinPad to complete transaction.
I know a lot of people who are raised in 2-parent households and they're full of shit. Did y'all look at the stats for who was raised by 2 parents for murderers?
We're talking about majorities, ma'am.
Absolutely.
70% of the jails are raised by mothers. Explain. That's the stat. Not what you heard, not what you saw. The stat is 70% was raised by y'all. Can you please explain that statistic?
I don't have an explanation for that, but what I will say. Did y'all look at the violent crimes? Do those come out of 2-parent households? Are y'all looking at the divorce rate too? Like, do all the fucking...
Let's talk about divorce rates. 8% of divorces are filed by women. We ain't leaving leaving y'all asses, y'all leaving us. We ain't breaking up the black family, y'all are. Because y'all look on Instagram, and you see Papi Chulo and his wife in goddamn Dubai every other weekend, and you didn't understand that she stayed down with this man when he had nothing. So you think that she's just about to move in with a nigga. Take your black ass to Dubai. Bullshit.
Yeah, it's not even a secret or a surprise anymore to realize that more single mothers out there is ruining society. I'm not saying that's always a woman's fault in the relationship, but these women need to start choosing better men and need to stop leaving themselves so open to every single guy they meet. Hookup culture is just making this 10 times worse.
Husband serves wife with divorce papers at work after finding out she's been cheating.
Laptop. That's about it.
I've got some furniture.
I met some friend yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Want to go back?
No, I'm good. I met her. She's really cool. Her name's Sarah Engel. Yeah?
I met her too.
Yeah. She's been dating Dave Gray for 7 years. What do you think I got? What do you think message I got?
Oh, I'm sure she told you that we were sleeping together and she walked in on us.
That's what I heard.
We were not sleeping together. We were laying in bed and talking. Fully dressed.
Look at her just straightness and just how she is like matter of fact. Yeah, we were together. We were sleeping together in bed, but we were fully dressed. Doesn't mean anything.
Nothing to it. Nothing. 100%. Okay. She can tell you what she wants. We're both unhappy and we were both talking about it. That's all.
It's for the streets.
I got a message saying that she found you two in bed together.
Yeah, fully dressed, talking.
That's not okay.
Yeah, like.
I just want you to sign this so I can go on with my life.
Well, I'd like to read it properly, so I'm gonna.
There you go.
Excuse me, staying in bed fully dressed and talking? Yeah, I don't believe it or buy it. And even if that was really the case, that's still cheating in my opinion. What are you doing with another man in bed? That is just completely too suspicious. And another thing I want to bring up is how calm this guy is actually being. He's not screaming. Obviously, you can definitely tell by his voice that he's super nervous. But I mean, who wouldn't be in the situation? But let me know what you guys would do about this last clip because that does wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for
Shout outs to Shakaryak and shout outs to the last guy. He handled it pretty well, you know. Calm, cool, collective. Sent her the papers, gave her the papers to sign. Wasn't much conversation about it. Please rep them below. I really appreciate that. And get you guys next time.